All right, we are live.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Woo, cheers. Yes, and serendipity, I am doing very well today. Tomorrow's Friday.
Of course.
Yes. And, look forward to just one more little day and then got the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
now we are going to speed things along tonight because it is prize night. That means we're giving away a 24 note dosing kit, 3 sample bourbons, a laser engraved whiskey glass with also a laser engraved bamboo top. This can say whatever you want on it. Within reason, I can't put the Declaration of Independence on there, or you wouldn't be able to read it, but you know what I mean. But we're going to go ahead and play because I have to get through the regular. Now the wheel is set tonight, but of course we're still going to do the hashtags. So let me go ahead and get those started so that we can get this show on the road. And you read that right. Tonight we're going to be talking about unaffordable unicorn bourbons. Not only unaffordable, but you won't be able to find the damn things either.
Yep.
So the first one is going to be William Heaven Hill Signature. These do go up in price as we move along. So $11,250. It will be the cheapest one we are going to see tonight. So now there were years I didn't put the years in here. I was going to. I believe this one was a 2008. I'm not going to split hairs over that stuff. But anyway, it's just for the hashtags, just for the entries. I did get a new microphone here. So if I sound a little bit different tonight, it's because I'm not using that lavalier mic. And if I walk away from the computer, you will not be able to hear me as well. So there's
Yep.
a pros and cons to it. The wheel. Let me give everyone a sneak peek at the wheel while we're getting these hashtag entries in here. The quarterly giveaway looks like this, and it has 4,283 entries on it. So we cannot see the individual entrants. But if you notice over here on the side, there is in brackets an M behind people's names. That means they are a member. So to remind people of how this goes, the members get extra entries. So if it says they've been a member for 1 month in a tier, they get that many entries for that month. If they're a member all 3 months of the quarter, they get triple the 1 month of entries. So I've added all of that in. It was on the community post that I put out there today. And you may notice names on the community post that you don't see them on the show, but they're supporting the channel. They just don't come on the show, and they do get those base entries if they are a member. So there we go. Just one little level set on the rules so everyone is aware. If a name pops up you don't really recognize, that's fine. But that has nothing to do with the hashtags. That's to be on here to enter those
Hmm.
hashtags.
All righty. So what you sipping on there, Jody?
Mm, this, by the way, is delicious. This is something you sent me. This is
Oh.
Balcones ZZ Top Tres Hombres,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's good
50%
stuff there.
ABV. And if I had known how good this tasted, it would have been gone a month and a half or 2 months. But
Yeah, well, if you'd have known before you left, you'd have took a bottle home with you.
yeah, I would have.
Mm. I'm double fisting it
Yeah, yeah. What are you trying?
currently.
Something back to back?
Yep. Still Austin, the red corn. They just had the newest release is this one, and the red corn. It's their summer one, bottled and bond series,
Uh
and
huh.
this one is actually 5 years old. So the first one was four,
Okay.
which is this one, and then this one's the five. They're real close to the same, real close. I think the 5 year is just a slight bit darker.
Yeah, yeah. It does look a little bit darker. Jimmy's
Yeah,
random contents in the
let's
house.
see.
I know we have Carl, John Crans, Serendipity,
Pretty close.
Rigger Wonka's here, Peter White. I can't read them all, but we will give a shout out to those I can see on the screen. Bourbon Hunter Lee is here.
Mm-hmm. Saw Rusty in there too.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Jimmy
Jimmy.
and Whiskey Nature Deland. Cheers,
Man,
brother.
this is delicious right here. I know that is too. I've tried the
Oh,
red
yeah.
one before. It's really good. I like it about everything from Still Austin. I've been batting 1,000 on that stuff.
Hey, Lori. Yeah, with Nancy the Nose, doing all their blending and the barrel picks and everything else, man,
Mhm.
it's hard to go wrong with her. She's got such a great nose and palate.
Yep. Yeah, and here's one thing too is I've had other bourbons before where okay, their base offering, it's all right, but their barrel proof stuff's really good or the cast strength. Still,
Yeah.
Austin's regular offerings are still really good. Now, not
Yeah.
after, don't drink it after you drank the cast strength, but if you start off on it, it actually has a lot of flavor to it before
Yeah.
you have to move up in ABV.
Yep. And like this, for example, their base rye, 100% rye.
Mhm.
That one's fantastic just by itself. And it's almost 100 proof. I think it's like 99 point change or something.
Yeah.
But
And
it's really good.
I know we've talked about this before, and I always say around 100 proof, or maybe even just a little bit higher than that. That's my sweet spot. But I
Yeah.
do enjoy the cast strengths. Now, this one is 100 proof. That's 50%
Yeah.
ABV on the Balcones.
Yeah.
But man, that creamy, dark caramel flavor that comes through on that is outstanding.
Yep. That's what this bottle. That's what your bottle, which you're sipping on right
Mhm.
now. That's what it looks like. And if y'all go to get one, be sure you get the short, squatty Balcones one. There's another one that looks kind of like the same Trails Hombres, but it's in a real tall, like this size bottle. It's not the same juice. It's not nearly as good.
Do you know who makes the other one?
I don't remember.
Mm.
I just remember seeing it, and I'm like, nope, not getting that one.
We have Bourbon Kitty in the house. Kathy Bates is here.
Hey,
Hello,
Kathy
hello.
Bates.
And in the interest of time, we do have a good showing here already. I'm going to go ahead and play. We're still doing the sample giveaway tonight. Tonight it is going to be 4 1-ounce samples. Let me play that.
Oh,
So if
nice.
you've ever wondered about the 1792, there's 4 of them. The only one I don't have that I want to get is the bottled bond. So, but I have the small batch is fairly common. I do have the sweet wheat though. It's harder to come by. And I have a single barrel that is a North Carolina Bourbon Society pick, and then the full proof.
Oh no, you don't, Ben. Not getting in my beard.
No.
Cheers, Ben and Marty, Whiskey Nose. Man, that 2023 is pretty good. The 24 is as good or a little, maybe just a little bit better, just because of that smidge of extra age on it, 1 extra year.
Mm-hmm. Let me write this down.
Nose is almost identical.
And I'm starting to remember to try to read if someone types something in. I was bad about that before, but I just see Kathy Bates put that in. It just says Kathy Bates, so I write that down.
Yeah, right, Ben. That dang sweet wheat.
Yeah, I mean, it's it is soft on the palate.
Yeah,
I'm
much
trying
to that one.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
Their bottle and bond was pretty good, and the full proof is really good.
Yeah, the full proof is good. But the sweet wheat is more, hey, I got to try it.
Yeah. And they were marking that stuff up around me. I'm like, really? I'm not going to pay extra for that. Come on.
It.
But I found one for MSRP. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy it for that and try it out, just to give it a shot. And I gave it a shot, and I was unimpressed.
Yeah. I know. I was. I didn't. It's over half gone, and that's not because I liked it. It's because I sat there and drank 5 glasses of it, trying to get notes out
I can see that. Well, there's a hint.
of it. Hmm.
There's a hint of caramel. It's like wafting
It's like,
flavor of vanilla.
yeah, it's like somebody put vanilla in the bottle and then poured it back out, and then put this in there.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
essence of, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that great,
No, at
but
least
it's
I
okay.
didn't have to. I didn't overpay for it though.
Yeah.
And ABC store, good and bad. Bad, I can't get, hardly anything allocated or anything, really fantastic. We get certain selections of things, but they don't mark them up either.
Hmm.
There's no big aftermarket hike on it
Yeah.
because it's
Well, that's
state run.
good though.
So, I mean, they're marked up a reasonable amount. But they do have raffles, and you have to have a valid driver's license in the state. And every once in a while, we'll hear about the raffle, and they'll have so many bottles of some Van Winkle, you know, some Pappy
Yep.
stuff. And then we go sign up for it, and they're like, "Oh, you're 520,000th on the list for signing
Exactly.
up for this." And then they give away their 30 bottles, and I never get a call. Now, if you get the call, you let them know where you are, and they will
Mhm.
send it to the nearest ABC store, and then
Oh,
they hold it for you. But you still have to pay for it. But you're only paying like $200 and something for it. I think
dang,
it's
that's MSRP on it.
MSRP on a Pappy 23 is 289. I think.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I guess that's better than the 1,500, $1,800 you see them for on the shelf.
yeah.
So
But I'm not saying that the people that have them on the shelf, they either bought them direct from factory for or for whatever they get them for. That
yeah.
manufacturer's suggested price is for them to make a little profit off of. They either did
Hmm.
that or they got it through an allocation dealer, which also has a markup on it, and they can charge whatever they want.
Yeah. Oh, dang, Ben. I feel sorry for Rusty now because that's going to be his new name for me.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Crusty Rusty.
Crusty Rusty.
Oh, hey Marty, are you still chilling on the beach somewhere?
Yeah.
He just got his bottle of Still Austin that he won from us.
Oh yeah.
Yep, with a
Well,
few extra samples tossed in for good measure.
I shouldn't have done it, but I drank the balcones first.
Yep.
So now I'm going to the Elijah Craig and
Elijah
then a
Craig.
Larceny and then my mix because I wanted to do those back to back to back. But before I do that,
Okay,
we're going to
dokie.
spin this first one.
All
So
right, Rusty.
let's get this done.
Whatever.
And good luck, everybody, for 4 entries to the quarterly drawing. And this will not be a repeat winner. Mike Brock.
Nice. Congratulations, Mike. I didn't see him in the chat earlier. There's William
It,
Hall. Cheers, brother.
all right, and I will stop sharing this screen and get the next one set up. And we're gonna clip through these fairly quickly tonight because I have to save time to spend for the quarterly draw and for the samples at the end of the show.
Hmm. Get a little chocolate note in that. That's odd.
A lot of these do have numbers in them tonight, so be careful. All right, the next one up
It's not a
is
myth.
Willett Family Estate 24 year for $12,500.
Really?
Low
12 grand for
price.
a purple top? Get out.
It's a specific year.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a 24 year. Holy crap.
Yeah, and it's 24 years old, and it's a specific year that it was bottled.
Okay. Dang, it's awful light for 24 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to find a picture of the right bottle when you're, doing these
I
things.
got you.
but the alarm went off. So I'm going to go ahead and drink a little more water because that ZZ Top Tres Ombre is
She's
still on my
clingy.
tongue.
Yep. Yeah, it's good. Balcones does make some really good whiskey. Now, some of it is definitely got that like that Balcones funk to
Yeah,
it.
a little heavy on the tannins, a little bitter here and there.
Yeah.
Not as bad as
Well,
Garrison Brothers.
no, there's like a for me there's like a slight maybe like musty kind of basement
Yeah.
note or
Oh,
something.
you know what I call that? I call it drier lint.
Dry lint. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, to me it reminds me of like going in your grandpa's basement. You know, it's got that slight musty
wet,
old
damp,
yeah
but
damp kind of
yeah, that's why I call
yeah.
it drier lint because it kind of if you pull it out right away and clean the lint filter,
Yeah.
sometimes it'll have that dampness to it, especially you have to rerun.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Some of that comes from adding too much water to it.
Oh, like saponification or whatever it is.
Yeah,
They proof it down too quickly.
belly lint, John Chris.
Yeah, Carl, get that ZZ Top, the Balcones short squatty bottle. It's good. The one I have is from 22. That was the first time they came out with it, the first release. And it's good. It really was. That was before what's his name? ZZ Top died.
Yep. Man, that's the regular old Elijah Craig small batch. It just tastes like sweet tea now.
Man, the quarterly drawing is always just a quarter away.
Always just a quarter away. Yeah, the next
Yeah.
one will be on September 5th.
Oh, it'll be cooler by then. Kinda.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, it was 100 today. And it's just now, what is this, June?
Right. But the next halfway mark giveaway is going to be on July 25th.
Okay.
And that's the Nancy pick. And that's what the supers are for. You get in on that. They build up over time. You have better chances to win that bottle. And you also, each week, will have a chance to win samples for that night. And the one tonight is the 1792 lineup that we were discussing earlier. So,
Oh, heck, I should run and go get that bottle.
the Nancy pick.
Yeah, I just picked one up today.
I mean, we have a month, almost two.
Yeah, well, I got one because I was there earlier today to
Yeah.
pick up the red corn,
Mm-hmm.
which I got. That was pretty cool. I got the Father's Day edition.
Mm.
It came, a bottle of red corn with two rocks tumbler glasses that say Still Austin on them,
Oh,
and then
okay.
a little what do you call it, silicone mold that has they're round,
Mm-hmm.
makes big round cubes, and
Yeah.
it's got
clearly.
the little bird imprint on the top of it.
Oh, cool.
So that came with it, and a $10 coupon.
Oh, coupon.
A coupon. Oh well, it's like a what do you call it? A credit card sort of thing.
Yeah, I have a clear ice maker that makes square cubes.
Mm-hmm.
But the only glasses I have that they'll fit into are the old cheap, like dollar something glasses you can get at Walmart. The rocks glass that they're straight.
Yeah.
And they barely fit down in there. I mean, they fit well, but the corners of that cube are about touching everything. That and it's too much trouble because you can't just set it and forget it. You have to time it. You have to pull it out after so many hours, or the water will freeze all the way down, and then you can't get your mold loose. You can't get it out of there.
Oh, okay.
Let me get Carl down here.
Well, I went and bought one of those the silicone molds about 9 inches wide or whatever, and it makes 6 of those square cubes.
Yeah,
And that works pretty well. They're not completely clear or nothing, but
yeah. Well, the principle behind those is this thing here is like a little cooler, like it's foam
Uh-huh.
insulated cooler with the insert that goes on top, and you fill it up with water, and as water freezes, it pushes air down.
Mhm.
So you only let it freeze halfway, which does your ice. You pull that out and you pour the airy slush away because the air is pushing down, and that makes it clear.
Oh, okay.
And you can do it in a regular ice chest. I've seen people do it, but you have to
Yeah.
take some kind of saw. Like if you have a table saw, or not a table saw, but a band saw,
Yeah.
you can actually take the ice out of the cooler and run it through the band saw
Yeah.
and cut your cubes out.
Nah, too much work for me. I'm not that.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not that special.
I like sipping neat, so it's so
Hmm.
easy. I can just pour it in a glass and start drinking.
Yeah. The only time I usually use a cube is when I make like an old fashioned or something like that.
Hmm. I've got to where I just use the regular old ice, the crunchy ice, the little pellets, and I know I'm drinking a lot of water at the end of it, but who cares? Oh yeah, okay. I need to know. Oh, I just speaking of cigars, I got my Alec Bradley's in uh, today, earlier
Oh
today.
yeah.
It was a 10 pack of them,
Nice. I
and
like those. They're a good cigar.
oh, they are, and I like all of them, but four of them are actually 90 over 90 rated.
Oh,
That
nice.
was in that. They were in that 10 pack. Yeah.
Well, do you remember the names of those Alec Bradley ones you got?
Oh shoot, no. There's a bunch of different reserves and there's one that's called a Max. There's two of them in
Mm.
there. Max Black and a Max regular. I
Hmm.
don't know, but I'm going to take notes on all of them as I smoke them and put down which ones I like. And when I get through them all, I'll know which ones I want to reorder.
There you go.
But it was like all 10 are different. So I
Hmm.
can't remember all of them, and I'm running out of room in my humidor, so I had to pull a drawer out and put them all the way in the back there. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Carl, and I like a good strong cigar too, and Oliva makes their shoot, what's it called? Oh, I forget what it's called. It's a 60 ring Oliva that is they have a silver label and a red label one. Um, I'm trying to think of the name of it, and I have Max on my head now, and I can't think of it, but they're pretty strong. I like those.
Don't do it, Carl. He's got too many already.
Man, it is warm in this room. I'm starting to feel the sweat on my forehead.
Still haven't got your AC kicking.
They had another job they were doing, and they said, "Hey, this duct work we're having to run is taking longer. We're gonna have to postpone you till Monday."
Oh
So
man.
yeah, but the only night I worry about it is like tonight because I want to keep my door closed because I have the acoustic foam over there, and
Hmm.
I don't want the sound coming in because dogs and people yelling at each other and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So, but we're time. It's time to spin again. So we are going to present this screen and say good luck, everybody. This is worth 5 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Yeah.
And
True that,
boom,
Carl.
Bourbon Hunter.
Bourbon Hunter Lee. Alrighty. Yeah. No floor cigars.
All right, got that.
Unlike floor whiskey. Well, William Hall's just got, whiskey all around him on the floor. Probably not as bad as Ben, though. Ben's got shelves full, floor full,
Mhm.
hallway. He's got some of my whiskey.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
it.
what's this one? H.
Old
Taylor?
fashioned sour mash. This is from E.H. Taylor. Oh, so Buffalo Trace. E.H.
Yeah.
Taylor. It's a bottled and bond, but it's an old fashioned sour mash.
Huh.
And again, it was from some year I don't remember. I didn't put all that down. But if you look at if you Google it and say
Dang.
really expensive old, E.H. Taylor old fashioned sour mash, then you'll find it.
Dang. Yep. All of these are way out of my price range.
Yeah, I would buy a Indian motorcycle before I bought one of these things.
Yeah. No joke. I wouldn't down here because it's Texas. It's
Mm.
around Austin. Now, these people down here, they'll wipe you out in a car, much less on a motorcycle.
Yeah, and I've certainly motorcycle to me is one of those little luxury items that I just haven't brought myself. There's no use for it. I mean, it's just good to get out on the weekend and tool
Mm.
around.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's some good foothills and mountains around here. There's some good state parks to kind of you know putt through and that type of stuff. So
Oh, yeah. It's nice to be, get with your buddies and take like a nice long trip, make like a big circle out west, go through
oh yeah,
Colorado, back through like where I'm going to be heading up through Purgatory and Ouray and all that kind of stuff.
I used to do
But
that when I was younger, um, but I just I'm too old and crotchety to get stuck in the rain somewhere.
yeah, well, yeah, getting rained on the bike really sucks.
It sucks. Yeah.
It hurts too. I mean, if you're going fairly any kind of speed, those big raindrops don't feel like raindrops; they feel like little needles. Nothing like an old fashioned. Yep. I almost made an old fashioned before I came on the stream.
The one I've been making is the Woodford Reserve Old Fashioned. You get the real expensive cherries, and
Yep,
I
Luxardo.
use the old fashioned mix and I get the Woodford Reserve cherries, the ones that have been
Hmm.
aged in the Woodford barrels, and
Oh.
then I just use regular Woodford in it. Um, and I always buy the big, the 1 point, the big, the double bottle. Was it 1.75 liter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I use special bitters in it and that type of stuff. So,
I got you. Oh yeah. Sorry, Ben. I
oh,
should have.
Big Daddy A said that's what I'm drinking.
I should have thought. Should have thought more.
Oh, he said you thought I meant the drink. No, I like it every once in a while. I just like it. Watch out for parked cars. Oh yeah, but no, I like it every once in a while just for the cherry.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I got a jar of Luxardo cherries, and I never use them for anything but an old fashioned. You
Mhm.
know. Man, it's good
Yeah,
stuff.
don't park a car in front of me. I'll walk right into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe will too after a half bottle of chicken cock.
Oh, don't go there, John. It's a family show now. Come on.
I call them really expensive. They're not really expensive compared to the little red maraschino cherries that you can get for
Oh,
$1.50 or whatever.
yeah. Ooh, those are nasty.
And these have such a great flavor to
Right, Jimmy? Yeah.
them. That really make your night. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to pour a little something else. I got to put this here still Austin back over yonder on the shelf. Now, this year is as good or better a little bit than last year's.
Cool. All right. Sounds awesome. And how much are those red corns?
I think they were 90. I think.
Ah, yeah, about the same as the Nancy pick.
Yeah, it's either 90 or 100.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even bother to pay attention. I got two of the red corns and one Nancy pick, and it was 280,
Yeah.
something like that. 290, 290.
About
So,
right.
but it's good stuff.
You said tree fitty.
350, just a little less. Right, John. Okay, what the heck? Need something a little lighter then. Something a little different. A little Brooklotti. 115 is the most I spent on the bottle. Yeah, that was me, Jimmy. But I found a bottle of um, Octomore, and I spent a little bit more than that because I have never seen a bottle of Octomore that was, fairly cheap, consider, being Octomore. So I had to snatch it up.
All right, moving along to the larceny now.
Right, Ben. Larceny. Which one? Which batch are you sipping on now?
Oh, it's just a regular old larceny. The
Oh, they're normal
the
Schilfer.
small batch, 92 proof. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing my mix. I'm going to drink the. I just finished the Elijah Craig. Now I'm going to do the larceny by themselves and then the mix again.
Okay. Gotcha. I went with something lighter. The Brooklotti Isla Barley, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
8-year-old aged. 100 proofer.
All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spin again. I know they're coming quick, but we got to get through these things. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that seagrass was really good, Jimmy.
oh, yeah. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 6 entries to the quarterly drawing next quarter, not tonight, but boom, serendipity.
Serendipity. Well, that was serendipitous.
All right. Let the
Hey,
confetti
Fulton.
die down.
Yep. Missed you live today because I was still working. It's hard to watch live streams in a skid steer. It's bouncing around too much, and I'm concentrating here, and the phone's over here. So, it is what it is. Sorry
All
about
right.
that.
Next slide. This is the Double Eagle, very rare 20-year-old.
Oh, dang.
Now, I wouldn't
I
mind.
like the topper.
I would love to have a bottle of it, but there's no freaking way I'm paying that much money for a bottle.
No, heck no. 13 grand. Come on.
If somebody wanted to, leave it in their will to give it to me, I mean, I'd take it.
Mm-hmm. I bought cars cheaper than that. Come
I
on.
know. You can't anymore, but you used to could.
Yeah.
Well,
You can still find a halfway decent
Mhm.
car for less than 13 grand.
You talking about brand new or used?
Oh, used.
I was going to say, when's the last time you went new car shopping? Because I don't think any of them are that cheap now.
Yeah, Ben. I like tops. They make a pretty good paper. Not as good as Zigzag, but
Yeah. Or I guess the other one, the Topps baseball cards, weren't they spelled with 2 P's or something?
yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I was going to make that joke, but it didn't. Yeah. Yeah. ClassicCars.com.
Oh, cheers, Brian. Slapshots Roadhouse in the house.
What's up?
Hope you're feeling better, brother.
Forgot to get my trash can. I usually take the little trash can from my work desk and move it over here.
Oh no, Ben. Tops, preferably.
You don't roll your own, though, do you?
Oh, I've been known to do that for years.
Hmm. I was going to, but I used to. My grandma used to make me roll hers. She
Mhm.
had one of the little plastic things, you could
Oh
do,
yeah.
and she would tell me exactly how much stuff I needed to put in there and all that. I had that little sponge thing you press down, and it puts a little moisture on the paper, and then you
Mhm.
choke it over and come back, and then you stack it there, and then
Yep.
you get another paper, and then you do it all over again. It was
Yeah. It's actually a better smoke that way,
yeah.
but
I just got tired of doing it.
mhm.
Well, that and she would like one, and this is on my mother's side, and I would stay at her house during the summer when I was small, younger, not old enough to stay home alone. Put it that way. Over the summer, and but I would stay with her, and she would have a cigarette burning in an ashtray, and there
Uh-huh.
would be soaps on, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, all that stuff.
Brian, go to Academy or something like that. Pick you up a cheap air mattress. You just
Yeah,
plug it in. It airs itself up. You're good to go. It's like a queen bed. You can get them for $100 or so. Get you one of those. Piss on a cot. You're too old for a cot. So
yeah,
am I.
yeah. We had
Been
to
there,
air our
done that.
mattress. We'd put them in the tent. I was like, "Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the motherfucker right in
Heck
the
yeah.
tent." Yeah,
I mean, a big queen size air mattress is $100
it
thereabouts.
depends on yeah, and you can charge the pump, and it's good for like two pumps or whatever. The only thing I'll tell you is, if you're going to do that, put the mattress in the tent before you air it up because it won't
Yes.
get through the dough.
Yep. Oh yeah. Pre-planning is a plus.
Yeah. But yeah, you air it up in there, and then the little pump. It's slightly more expensive than the ones you're talking about, but that pump will sit there on that battery, and it has a pressure thing on it. And when if it loses pressure, it'll automatically kick a
Oh,
little more
okay.
in there and keep it right at the pressure you want.
Oh, I got you. No, mine, you just, you plug it in the wall and, you know,
Hmm.
if he starts getting a little low or whatever in the middle of the night, you just, reach over your shoulder, hit the switch, and okay.
Yeah, and well, this one has like a DC plug, for the wall,
Hmm.
but this one's for bugging out camping, not bugging out because you have a tent. It's moderate glamping, you know.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Jerry. Good to see you.
uh, yeah, we're gonna give this a few more minutes. If you don't have it in right now, DEVR. That's a double eagle,
Mm.
very rare. We're trying to get through these hashtags a little bit quicker tonight because of the drawing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. Man, so many different flavors in Scotch compared to, most of your bourbons and ryes.
Yeah, there's some bourbon. I guarantee you, if you try this Trey Ombre by Balcones, and then try Elijah Craig Small Batch, there's a way different flavor there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean,
Don't throw in
compared to your
Rebecca
normal.
Creek.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Now that's a different one for sure. Holy crap.
yeah,
But I
you
mean,
can
like,
find them.
with a lot of your scotches, you don't get the normal, barrel notes and
All those wood sugars are
caramel and
gone.
vanilla and stuff like
Yeah,
that. You get other stuff like fruits and bready notes and,
yeah. Well,
just,
all the wood sugars are spent by the time they get the barrel.
yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the climate that it's aging in is completely different too.
Hmm.
So,
I've got to put this over here in file for later category. All right. Ta-da.
oh, getting little slight blowout on the side there. That's not good.
All right. Now then, we are going to spin this thing. I know it's coming pretty quick, but apologies.
No worries.
And this
It's
is
a little
worth
warm in here.
7. We're all the way up to 7 entries to the quarterly drawing, right here. Boom. Whiskey Uncensored.
Oh, look at there. Ben never wins nothing.
Whiskey Un. That's it. And stop sharing. I'll let his confetti die down. I didn't cheat him out of it. StreamYard, hurry up.
Rigged. Of course it's rigged. Why
Right.
not? You know. It's like the election. Oh, never mind. Didn't say nothing about that.
So this next one. Pappy Van Winkle, Family Reserve, 23 year for $15,000.
Sheesh.
You would wish you had your $15,000 back if you had a bottle.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, it's good, and I was getting it for $20 a pour, and you know I spent $100. I didn't mind. You know, I drank 5 of them, and of course I spent a little more than that. I tipped the bartender and you know everything
Yeah.
else, but
Oh yeah,
I
you
mean-
gotta tip your bartenders.
but they weren't ridiculously priced.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I sat there that night. I drank 5 bourbons and I floated back to the room and slept well. But that was really, really good. I
This
mean,
is the
it's silky.
only one that I have. I have a
12-year.
sample of a 12-year Lot B Pappy. I have not tried it yet because I've just not been in the right time to try it.
It's a wheated bourbon.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that much out of it, you know.
It's more of the mouthfeel than anything.
Okay.
It's silky, very, very. It's just good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not worth that much money. I don't even know. I would pay the 2 or the 350 for it or something for not all the time, like once.
Yeah.
You
Just to have a bottle and put it on the shelf.
know.
Yeah.
Drink it slow, make it last. Get down to the end of it and do like what's his name from Independent Joe did. What did he put? He mixed it with Fireball or something. But I think
Oh
he
my
had
God.
Yeah. He was down at the end of the bottle.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Might as well mix it with some
good.
Dr. Pepper. Come on, you know.
But if you like, yeah, Carl, I don't know if you've what was it Behringer? Is it? Oh, Bernheim.
Bernheim, yeah.
Yeah, the Bernheim 100% wheat. I mean, I like it. It's pretty good.
Have you tried the the rice whiskey? What was that? JT Mullick. Have you tried that yet?
No, but I do like sake.
It does taste nothing like a sake.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, it's like a straight up whiskey. You would never guess that it's made out of rice.
well, the thing with it is sake. I don't drink that much of it. You know, you get the little tiny bottle and you share it, and you I like the warm sake.
Yeah,
So
I do too.
I take a pot, a little shallow, small pot, and put some water in it. And right when the water is steaming real good, I move it off the burner, and then put that little bottle in there and let it absorb the heat
Okay.
for about maybe 15 minutes. And then I have a whole serving set. You know, you pour the warm sake in the decanter and you pour it in the little cups.
I've got a little teapot that's for sake, and I just pour the whole whatever I want into the teapot.
Yeah.
Put that in the microwave, nuke that for a minute and a half, and then then I've got hot sake. Pour those into the little sake glasses.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to lose any of my alcohol content.
It's just getting warm.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I like hot sake. Well, then I like the different ones. There's different ones for cold sake, and then those are good too.
Yeah. All right.
Kind
I'm
of
gonna
milk,
do the mix now.
kind of milky looking. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
When I was over in Japan, we went in and I would hang out with some Japanese folks and I'd be like, hey, I want to eat, someplace different and da 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 da. Da. Oh, we're going to take you. And they would take me to places. And I didn't know any different because I was with them, we got in no problem. And I went back to one of those restaurants and the guy, I walked up to the door to go in and he had his arms like this and he tapped a sign and it was in kanji and I couldn't read it. And it
yeah.
said, no gaijin, no foreigners.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
sake
you had to
is
be with a Japanese person to
yeah.
get in.
Sake is a little different than the soju, the Korean
Mhm.
soju. That stuff, oh crack. You talk about sneak up on you and slap you down pretty harsh.
Mm.
My goodness. But
Now,
it's a lot
Peter
like
White,
drinking the same.
Peter White had a sample of the Melick single barrel, and he said, "Would buy a bottle tomorrow if I could."
Hmm. They're actually selling down here in Texas now.
Well, oh shoot! How much are they?
Oh, $60, something like that.
Oh shoot! I may have you send me a bottle of it. Then.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I mean, I'm just right now. I'm trying to recoup because I was filling up my humidor, and I'm, when I got back from my trip,
Yeah,
and I'm trying to divide my dollars between bourbon and or whiskeys and cigars,
yeah.
but I have over 100 cigars in there now, so
Dang.
I'm happy with it. But it's a two. Technically, they say it holds 250.
Mm,
If you put 250 cigars in there, you're not, unless they're all the same, you're not going to know what's where.
yeah.
You won't even be able to pull the drawers out because they're all going to fall off.
Oh,
And I'm thinking about getting some like really thin cedar, and I might could just use like some balsa or something to. I want to make some sidewalls because the shelves that are in there, it only has one drawer and then it has three shelves, and the shelves don't have walls, so when you pull them out, all your cigars roll off.
oh man.
Yeah.
So it's a slight poor design, but
Yep.
yeah, it can be tweaked. Not a problem.
Yeah, I just need some real thin wood, to kind of glue down on the sides and maybe put a
Yeah.
staple in from the bottom of
Oh
that
yeah.
cedar tray, just to have me something where they won't roll off and I can slide the drawer in and out.
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Bourbon Hunter Lee. That soju, man. Ooh. My
Oh,
brother
Anthony
sent me
Erdmann.
over. He was stationed over in Korea for a while, and he sent me over a combat bottle of
Mm.
soju. Oh my goodness! I'm like, I poured some in with what was it, cranberry juice, and I'm like, well, this doesn't taste bad at all.
8 entries. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on,
Boom.
come.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
plus 8, plus 8.
yep, spinner again.
Yep. And I don't let the confetti die down on the repeat win. When you win the first time, you get your full confetti. But Kathy Bates,
Kathy Bates.
you know what? Kathy Bates hardly ever wins these.
Well, that's because she wins everything else.
Yeah, that's right. And let the confetti die down.
But yeah, Lee, that soju. Oh my goodness. I had 2 glasses of that stuff, and it was like this much soju and just a little bit of cranberry juice because that's all you need to make it taste like cranberry juice, and
Hmm.
that will creep up on you in a heartbeat, and then you just slap you to the floor.
Here's one I would like, not for $21,000, no, but
Holy!
yeah,
The Michner Sour Mash for
that's
21 grand.
celebration.
Jeez.
Again, that was a specific year.
Okay, but dang.
Yep, 21,000. Now these are prices if you go search, it's a ballpark what they could go for if you could find it.
Oh, I got you.
I think it's what is known to have sold for. But as some of these are limited editions, and there was only so many made, and there's only so many left in the world, and that type of
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh, Major Zero's in chat.
man, that is
Bourbon
so
School
good.
too.
Bourbon School.
Cheers,
Hey,
Brian.
that mix, man, I'm telling you, that Elijah Craig Larceny mix that elevates both of those bourbons. Yeah, soju and gravity. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Soju and gravity don't get along.
Hey,
Well, actually, they do. They just kind of amplify each other.
Yeah, I'll tell you something else that will amplify each other. When you find a bar that's pouring a special on, they had $2 Long Island iced teas for happy hour, and people were trying to drink all of them they could for $2 a piece.
Oh man, that's an Uber's dream right there.
And then they try to get up to all go to the bathroom, and you get to go to the bathroom and no one's there because they're all laying in the floor trying to crawl there.
Oh, bottle down.
Mm-mm. Which one was that?
Port Charlotte.
Mm.
Yo, Port Charlotte 10.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Heavily peated. Not quite, but it's okay.
Red Hook Rock. Ask one for $118,000. Holy. Keep it.
Wow.
Hell
Red Hook.
Do you know how many bottles
The
of bourbon
nails?
I could buy for $118,000?
Whiskey Corner. Whiskey Corner. Cheers, Carlos. Good to see you, brother.
I have a confession to make. A while back, I would see Whiskey Corner come in, and the laptop screen's way back from me, and I thought it said Whiskey Comer.
Oh, no.
And so I had to lean forward. I realized what it was.
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. I got
probably
118 grand just laying around just for this one bottle of whiskey. Yeah, penny
Who
change.
needs a house to live in? Fuck, I need a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my God. Well, some people, I guess.
Well, the thing is, Jimmy, if I had 118,000 in whiskey money, I would. I'm so frugal that I probably wouldn't even, unless I could find a reasonable, like maybe 5,000 would be the most I would go on a single bottle, and that would be like one, and the rest of it I would just get. I'd go in a couple of hundreds, and I would get some of those, but.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go nuts.
Cases of this and cases of that.
Yeah, get a case here and a case there.
Yeah, just bunker stuff.
Yep. And that way, when I run out of my 118,000, I still got plenty of whiskey.
Yeah, no joke.
Got to plan ahead.
There you go, Jimmy.
Yeah, I have.
Just buy the whole barrel and put a tap in it. There's a wee Glen.
Yeah, 150 is my usual max. It just depends on what's available, and because I get those like sparkle eyes when I see something really good I want, and I talk myself into going back and getting it, and I've spent close to 300 before.
Some of them, if you don't get it then, you're not going to see it again for at least a couple of years.
Or am I ever going to see this again?
Mm-hmm.
And then and it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't game. I don't have a PS5. There's people that go out and spend $600-700 on a PlayStation. It doesn't appeal to me. This is only half that. I can afford that, So. Well, yeah, they're all sub 10. Oh, there's an alarm going off. We're going to go ahead and spin this thing. Hopefully, everybody got their hashtags in. We're going
Yeah, right, John. Hey, what you blowing?
bang. We're going to do about every 5 minutes or so. And boom, Mike Brock. That's a +9. See, that's why it's
Yes.
good to get hit
That's
early.
again.
All right.
Spin her up again.
Spin her again. And Bourbon Hunter, that is also a +9. Hey, a good way to get the next quarter started here, you know?
Yeah.
Get some entries. Bourbon Kitty.
There we go.
All right, we got that down. Let that confetti die down because I wouldn't want to cheat anyone out of their confetti. All right. Put my pen in the wrong place. All right. And we are getting to the next one, which is Old Rip. It's a 23-year.
Oh,
Not to be confused with the Happy Family Reserve.
dang. Looks like a short little bottle.
A little fat bottle. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Number 606 of 1200. It's written right there across the bottom of the bottle.
Old Rip Van Winkle. Okay. Still, 24 grand? My goodness. Who's coming up with these prices?
Aftermarket. It's whatever people are willing to pay for it. You know, the guys who own the yachts that say, I want some rare whiskey on my yacht, that's the ones paying these prices.
Oh, okay.
But they spent, I mean, think about it. A yacht, however much you spend on that yacht, you have to spend that like a certain percent, like up to 20% of the cost of the yacht. You have to spend that every single year.
Yep.
Because of docking fees, because of the crew, because of you know, and that's if you don't even use it. And they charter people that own these yachts charter them a lot of times, and they charter them out, and it only offsets the cost. It doesn't even clear it.
Jeez.
And they charter them for like $175,000 for a week.
Wow.
Yeah, the big ones, you know, the huge ones.
Mm-hmm.
The I say smaller ones, the ones that don't look like the Taj Mahal Hall. You know, you can get those for about 70,000 a week or whatever.
Yeah. I reckon if you got the money to do it, you know, it might be a fun thing to do, but
I guess that's a whole different level of money that I'm not gonna be a part of in my life.
yeah.
But that's okay. Because I do not know how happy or unhappy these people are. I know I have a zeal for life, and I'm pretty happy.
There you go. And we got plenty of bourbon to drink. Or whiskey, I should say.
Oh yeah, plenty of whiskey. Yeah, it's all in where you focus your money. You know, there's things I do without.
My daddy always told me that a boat is just a big hole in the water that you throw money at.
Yep. Well, I mean, if let's say I was lucky enough to have the right digits to, I don't even know what the lottery crap's up to or whatever, but I've seen it over $1 billion, and you know, before, and out of that, you're probably going to get about 500 million, and whatever, you know, whatever the cash option is, and they take tax immediately out of it, and da 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 da. Bourbon Syndicate. Let me write this down. But if I had that kind of money, I would not waste it on anything. Like I might go take the like, hey, let's celebrate and do a $75,000 for a 1 week You know,
Yeah.
if I had $500 million, who cares? Let's
Yeah.
go to the Bahamas and invite a bunch of people, you know, to come along and say, hey, this is hey, we won the lottery big blowout thing, and spend a week tooling around the Bahamas
Yep.
in a yacht. But actually, I don't want to live on a boat. Um,
Come on, Jimmy, a double
yeah,
wide. Come on.
a double. That's called a pontoon boat. That's more my speed anyway. Get me a get me one of them the triple pontoon boat things.
Uh-huh.
And hell, with that, I could buy everybody a pontoon boat. We could just have a floating trailer park down through there. Super fancy double wide in the middle of 10,000 acres.
Yeah, I think I'd have to build a decent sized house.
Oh yeah, I mean, um, well, certainly my air conditioner would be freaking working in this
Mm-hmm.
room. Because
Yep.
I mean, if I had that kind of money, they'd be like, "Hey, we can't get to you till next Friday." I'm like, "Well, how about I slip you $10,000? Then how fast can you get to me?"
Yeah. How about you
Then
just come out here and put a whole new system in for that? Come on.
yeah. Oh, and that 10,000 is on top of your normal fees and all. I'm just going to give it to you. All right, so we've had some folks come in. I need to start putting these on there, but before I do that, I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's share this thing. I know it's coming quick, but we're getting through these because we got to get to the drawing. This is worth 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. Oops. Boom, Rigger Wonka.
Congratulations, Rigger.
Bam. Let the
Everybody needs a good rigger.
and uh
There
see,
you go, John. That's a great idea. Put the double wide in the middle of the cornfield. That draws the tornadoes because everybody knows that double wide trailers are tornado seeds.
yeah, yep. Magnet. It'll
Hmm.
go for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All right,
and
we're down to
hurricanes
number
too.
3. This is old fashioned copper vintage.
Well, I've never heard of that.
Not me either. I had never heard of it, but somebody's willing to pay $25,000 for it. So
Dang. Well, more power to them. My goodness.
vintage 1983. There you go.
It's a slightly interesting looking bottle, but
Yeah. Yeah,
dang.
yeah, I'm not going to spend that money on the shape of a bottle. I can tell you that. It better
Yeah.
be some good damn juice in it. But a lot of times people get those things just so they can say, "Oh, we drink $25,000 bourbon, smoked,
Yeah.
$2,000 cigars, and floated on a yacht." That's
Yeah. Ah.
and I'm like, well, I hope y'all had fun because I drank Coors Light and hung out with my bros, and we got a little bit rowdy and broke the coffee table, and I had to apologize to my wife. But other than that, I'm happy.
But the dog is fine though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm.
The breaking coffee table didn't hurt the dog whatsoever. So,
Raiders said,
it's
I
all
paid
good.
23,000 tops.
Oh, dang, Peter, wait, it was 95 proof or 90 proof? Holy crap. For that? For 25 grand? Jeez.
Jeez. Yeah.
No thanks.
No, thank you. Yeah, with that, you know how many 30 packs of Coors Lights I can buy?
Well, I'm thinking, with some of these prices, these people are delusional.
Mhm.
I have no idea who in their right mind would actually pay that kind of a price
Well,
for
I think a
a
lot of it,
bottle.
they have an event. It's like an auction. They go in, and these guys with they instead of flopping their D's on the table, they flop their wallets on the table, and they try to
Yeah.
outbid each other and all of that and stuff goes.
Oh, okay.
All right, we have
Yep.
3 more to get through. We're going to do one this one here in a few more minutes, and then I'll do one more before the 8 o'clock hour. Then we'll do the infamous put me in, and then we'll do the last one, and then that'll free up the 20 minutes or so for the rest of the act. Mr. Diggs is a new member.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to
Good
the
to see you,
80
Jakes.
Club. Oh, and it is the first of the month, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to go ahead.
Well, it's the 6th of the month, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the first. I'm going to do some of these at the first of the month, though. And I'm going to do. I forgot all about it. Well, if it'll click.
Cheers, Mr. Jakes. Appreciate you.
What are you doing? I guess I'm. Oh, there it is. Wrong button. Okay. There. I'll do 5 now, 5 later. About halfway through the month or so. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Got Whiskey Corner, Crazy Ann, Prissy Boys, and Marty Whiskey Nose, and
But
Isaiah V.
that only
Nice.
lasts for the month, and then it's over. So
Well, that's all right. We need to get to one of those your special icons that shows the 2 Glens chinking together.
oh,
We need to get one of those.
you're wanting me to go back to graphic designing over here.
Well, yeah, you're good at that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, but it takes time. I gotta focus more on getting these dang stuff shipped out on time.
I'm bad about that right now.
I did get Major Zero's board finally shipped. But
about damn time.
well, the only reason is I went to Arkansas and I took the board with me. And when I got there, I was like, I don't have my bubble wrap. I don't have my the boxes because I keep all these cardboard boxes. I stack them, nest them, all together.
Yeah.
I don't have all my stuff. I don't have my packing tape. I don't have any of that stuff. So I waited till I got back to send it.
Okay. Yeah, my problem right now is lack of boxes. I need, certain size boxes to send,
Yeah.
full size bottles and things like that out. Now samples are not that bad, but then again,
Well,
I just need to get some more different boxes.
you know what? No, I can't do that. But a lot of times I have these little boxes that the whiskey glasses come in.
Yeah.
And they're perfect for mailing out. Like the number, like the second prize tonight is 2 ounces of anything on my shelf and a glass, along with an engraved topper.
Mhm.
And I can put whatever you want on there. I have template for it, and my wife does the laser machine. That's her toy, not mine. I don't mess with it. And so, because if anything fucked up on it, it would be my fault. So I don't touch it.
Yep.
And that's a beast. That thing is an industrial sized beast. And so I don't want to frick with it. But she makes money doing all these shows. She goes to all these events and sets up booths and pays the fee,
Mhm.
for the vendor fees. And I didn't know on these vendor things, you have to apply to the
Really?
bigger events. And she finally got enough interest in her because her thing is called Brushed with Profanity. And if you
Yeah.
go to Facebook or what's the other one? The the Facebook owns it. Shit, I can't
Twitter?
think of not Twitter. Yeah, because that's Elon Musk.
MySpace?
No. Yeah, let me look because it's gonna bug the hell out of me till I not Tinder.
Etsy.
Instagram. Fuck.
Instagram. Oh, okay.
Instagram. So she's on Facebook and Instagram. And if you just go search for it's like Instagram / brushed with profanity or Facebook / brushed with profanity.
Okay.
You'll see her stuff. And I say that because if people like it, all you gotta do is get like subscribe or give her a thumbs up or whatever you do. Follow on those things. That increases her ability to apply to larger shows and get accepted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to spin this thing. But she's in the pretty big shows now, and it's worth it. I mean, so the vendor fee is big, but she makes a lot more than what the vendor fee is. Oh, that is Jerry Orbaugh.
Congratulations, Sherry. About time you got one in there.
Yeah, look at there. Let his confetti die down for sure. And then we'll do one more before the hour. All right. Now, this one is hard to come up with a hashtag. It's kind of weird. I could have put an E in there. But anyway, it's Redemption, 36-year-old. Looking like some kind of Woodford Reserve ball or something.
Dang.
He said, it's not fixed. But yeah, that's it. A little squatty bottle. It looks like it has some string or rope or leather or whatever wrapped around the neck up there. Anyway.
Looks like hemp.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if you can. Well, no, because hemp doesn't have THC in it.
Oh, you could, but it wouldn't taste very good.
It wouldn't taste very good. It wouldn't get you high either. So it would taste bad, and you don't get the good effects. So
exactly.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna pour a little more of this mix to do me till the rest of the show here.
Okay.
Man, that is good. I'm telling y'all, if you go buy a $30-something bottle, get an Elijah Craig and a Larceny, and save an empty bottle, and just pour half and half in there, and shake it around, get it mixed up, and then set it and let it meld. It elevates both of those cheap bourbons.
Yep. If you can hold the fort down just for a second, I'm gonna run to the vehicle real quick and grab a bottle.
Right back. Oh, I thought he was going to see a guy about a horse or a dog or something.
No. Yeah, let me mute this thing real quick.
If I drank the rest of the water bottle, I may have to go horse a guy about a sea. But I'm not there yet. That's good. I see a lot of hashtags coming in because this one's going to spin in about a minute. So hurry on this hashtag. And then I'm going to set the last one up. And this one's worth 12 entries to the quarterly drawing for next quarter, which will be on September 5th. But you can never start getting your entries too early. They collect over time, gives you better and better chances. Kentucky Oak. I thought this said how. Kentucky Oak MXXN. Nope. And I see LOL after it. No. Have not. Unfamiliar. All right. So yeah, right after I spin this one here in about 30 seconds, I am going to set the last one up, but I'm not going to post it yet because it will be time for the Put Me In, where everybody gets a trophy. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Hopefully everybody got it in there that wanted to. Oh, I see Bourbon Kitty got it in. There we go. We have 20 entries. Sorry if you missed it. There will be one more coming. And we are landing on Whiskey Corner. All right, and there's my alarm going off. So we got that done. Now, I am going to stop sharing. I'm going to set the last one up, but I'm not going to post it yet. Okay. And so why do I keep laying my pen right on the hashtag? All right. Oh, I forgot. I was going to. Oh, yeah, I already did. Okay. Now we're going to do the. Now, Mark, I'm glad you're back because we are at the time of the hour. I have to pay attention to this.
Okay.
And Lori's already in there. So. All right. There we go.
Okay. Put me in.
That's right. We are at the top of the hour, man.
Oh. Yep. Here's the Still Lost in Glass that I got.
I only have 13 likes. Come on.
Pretty nice little decent sized rocks glass. And it's good heavy base, comfortable. Feels nice and beefy. And then, like I said, it comes with this it's a silicone mold that makes the ice cubes that fit perfectly in this. And the top of the mold, on the ice mold, it's got that little bird on it. And then this is the latest Nancy pick released this time. I don't know if you could read any of that. Oops, hang on. There we go. There's your tasting notes for this new pick. Nose says cornbread with orange blossom honey butter, marzipan candy and pipe tobacco. The palate, Appalachian apple stick cake, ginger snap cookies, cinnamon twist with the maple syrup, and tart cherry cobbler. And then the finish is English trifle, caramel flan, butter pecan ice cream with shaved Ceylon cinnamon bark. I have no idea what that is, but this is it's a 6-year-old now, so she's getting darker on us, folks. Quite tasty. Yeah, Peter White, I'm looking at having an old fashioned in one of those pretty soon. Yeah, probably Jerry. Oh, she tends to relate a lot of stuff to different foods, and I would say a lot of different like sweeter, like pastry type things, flan and stuff that some of the things I've never even heard of. But she's also been around the world, trying different things and stuff too. So she's got a wide variety of stuff to choose from, and just like a photographic memory of all that kind of stuff. So it's amazing.
All right. Well, the put me ins have stopped coming in, and we don't have enough yet. So if you're paying attention to something else and you're only popping over here every once in a while, hurry, get your put me in. But I'm gonna play this.
Fried grasshoppers on flan. Yeah.
It really helps the channel. It's free and it only takes a second. So please, if you could, smash the like button. That really helps us out. Now, I'm going to start reading these off. If I call your name, I have you down. And it's possible I could have missed somebody. So, I'm going to read these off. If I do not call your name, I did not get you in for the put me in. All you have to do is just type put me in the chat. I have Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Big Daddy H, Names Nobody, Rigger Wonka, Bourbon Syndicate, Peter White, William Hall, Slapshots Roadhouse, Bourbon Hunter, Lee, Mike Brock, John Kranz, Major Zero, Jerry Arbaugh, which is Arky99 on here, Jimmy's Random Content, Carl, Cody O, Taylor Boone, Bourbon Kitty, and Kathy Bates. If I did not call your name, I did not get you in for the put me in. Please put it in there once again.
Okay.
We usually have a few more than this.
Grasshopper. Have not tried that before, but I'd give it a shot.
But we are just about to spin the last hashtag. Now, the put me in goes until the end of the show, but get our attention. Put it in all caps because I may not see it. Oops. Yep. Cancel that. Let me type in here. I'm going to put stop, but that does not mean it stops. That means I'm stopping focusing on it. But you can put me in until the end of the show as long as we see it. But the last one on the list tonight is the old Rip Van Winkle 25-year, $42,500. And sheesh. I did not copy it. Okay. And bang. There it goes. Yeah, no.
It doesn't even look like 750 milliliter.
I know. I bet it looks pretty on their yacht, but hey, it's not going to be on my shelf. And right after this, we're going to get into what we're here for, the quarterly drawing.
All right, then.
4,000.
Get it.
Oh, hurry up. 4,283 entries. I do not have a count on the individual people, but it's a lot. But if you look at the community post on the channel, there are lists of people that are entered. So some have more entries than others, but there's a long list. And there's one person in particular that has a hell of a lot of entries. And she wins a lot. I'll leave it up to the imagination.
Well, if she wins this time, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. We're going to shuffle, and I'm going to go in order. The first prize is first. The first prize is going to be a 24-note nosing kit with 3 bourbons. And the bourbons I pick, I call a beginner's bourbon, an intermediate bourbon, and a more advanced bourbon. I wouldn't want anyone new to bourbon to start with the advanced. They need to get used to the wood sugars and now when I say a beginner's bourbon, I don't mean like Jim Beam. It's
Basil Hayden.
Well, no, I usually do like a Larceny or Elijah Craig or something. That has a little bit more of the wood sugars. But I every once in a while I'll send out an MGP as a base bourbon, a 90 plus proofer. And maybe they aged it a little different or something, but there's not a lot of incredible notes coming through. And then the intermediate bourbon definitely is more complex, has more notes, but then that advanced bourbon is one that it will blow you away with the amount of notes. And sometimes it can be a little overwhelming with what you get. But that's what you get. And then you get the glass. And then, of course, it's laser engraved with my logo. But you also get the bamboo top that we can put whatever you want on there. They can say Cody O's bourbon or whoever, Yep, I got to take the lid off.
I would have to have mine. Would have to say bad MF.
Well, and it can be. I mean, I've put fuck off on them before, for people.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. So we are getting ready to spin. Hurry. We have a few more minutes. I'll let this go.
Hey, Sparkle. Good to see you.
Art by Sparkle. Hey, if you're just joining us in here, type put me in. If you haven't typed put me in.
Yep. What's those? Slap you in there.
Yeah, going ahead and type put me in. You get 2 entries. Just For free, everybody gets it. Bam.
Well, that might be a little confusing there, Jimmy, but
Yeah.
I'd go with it. maybe maybe the topper needs to be like my MF whiskey.
Yeah, it could be, or it could be, Taylor's MF whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want it.
Exactly. I've got this one that who was it? I forgot who made the dang thing now. But it's for Sean Whiskey
Oh
Wars.
yeah. Oh yeah. I could do something like that. If you have a logo, send it to me.
Heck yeah! I
I'll
mean, that
frame
turned
it.
out really cool.
Yeah, I'll frame it and laser engrave it. It'll burn it just like that. Um, but
Top Dog. That's who did that.
mm,
Just remembered.
well, if people that have gotten these things notice, there was an old laser engraver. We still have it because it's the only one that will etch the glasses because it has a rocker in the bottom.
Yeah.
But the new laser engraver actually does a little better. It's more expensive, bigger,
Yeah, a little more powerful.
and it actually does these little checker design all through the logo instead of just turning it black.
Mhm.
It does. It's actually deep engraved, type
Oh,
thing.
nice. Okay.
But it can only do flat surface. It can't do the glass and rock it back and forth.
Oh, dang. Okay.
All right. So we are going to spin this thing right now.
Of course, Kathy Bates. Why wouldn't you?
Oops, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Good
All
luck,
right,
all
then.
21 folks that are in on this. Is worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. If you have not done so, please type "put me in the chat," and I will get you down. Bourbon Syndicate.
Rusty. Nice.
That's the first one.
Yep. Hey, that's a good one to win.
Yeah, it is. That's worth 14 entries to the quarterly drawing. I typed down, it's Bourbon Hunter, Bourbon Kitty, and I have to look back through and say, did they win one? No. So
Bourbon Syndicate. You can just put down Rusty. Be all
I
right.
could, but I put Bourbon Syndicate down. Prof Rusty, whatever,
Whatever.
And, I know who it is. Now, you still have a little more time. I'll just say that I'm doing the samples. I'm going to play the sample giveaway one more time. Any supers that come in, you get for every $1, you get 2 entries to the halfway mark giveaway for the bottle of the Still Austin. You also get the same 2 entries to the next quarterly drawing, and you get 4 1-ounce samples tonight if you win the spin of the 1792. So I got Jimmy down here. So but now it's time. Drum roll, please.
All right, Dan.
And let me put Major Zero down here.
And Cody.
And Cody O.
And William Hall. And Kathy
William.
again.
And Kathy again.
And Sparkle.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. We got
Best
now.
of
I
luck,
gotta get the
y'all.
wheel right on this thing. I haven't had time to do the wheel, so we'll do it. We'll leave some time. It won't take very long
Man.
to spin the big wheel. Kathy Bates is another 5. And
Oh, that's a clingy bastard right there now.
okay, that's there. And we have
Jerry.
Jerry. Okay, we got it. Now I'll have to add these names on the wheel here in a little bit. Oh, Taylor. Boone.
Who is Taylor Boone?
Who is Taylor
I don't
Boone?
know. I have not met the person yet.
There's
Maybe
whoops.
one of these days.
There's my alarm going off. Now it's time to spin the big wheel. So here we go. We are
All
going to
right.
present the wheel. We are going to do the quarterly giveaway right now. I'm
All
going
right.
to hit shuffle, 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 and then I'm going to hit spin. Good
For the
luck,
nosing kit,
everybody. This is for the first top prize.
the 24 note nosing kit. I cannot see it.
Becca.
Who?
Becca got it. All right.
Oh, Becca. Becca Mudtram. Nice.
First prize. Right there. That okay. Remove all instances. Shuffle, 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 spin. This is for 2 ounces of anything on the shelf, the glass, and the engraved topper for the glass goes to Peter White. Congratulations.
Peter White. Nice. Congratulations, sir.
Second. And remove all instances. Shuffle, 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 spin. This is for just the glass and the topper, but it's the gift that keeps on giving. It lasts forever as long as you don't break the glass. Sugar Kitty.
Sugar Kitty. Nice.
I am shocked
That's awesome.
that Kathy didn't win. All right.
Yeah.
Now,
My
that's
goodness.
it for that. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to do is a sample giveaway for tonight. So I'm going to get rid of this wheel.
This is for the 1792 samples.
The 1792 samples are coming up right now. I'm going to present the screen, share it. Samples giveaway. Oh, well, wait, I can't share it yet. Cancel. I have to go populate the wheel. It's empty right now. Now,
Oh, no.
let me get these in there. So, if
Okay.
you let me know if any more come in, because as I'm doing this,
Okay.
people could say, "Hey, you know what? I want to get in on that." So let's do
Yep.
this.
It's very possible.
Okay.
And
I love
my
copy.
quick question, just a quick question for y'all. What are y'all sipping on in the chat?
Okay.
I mean, it's a Thursday afternoon now. Y'all gotta be sipping on something. It could be water or whatever, but still, I'd like to know. I just poured a little Abalor, Abuna, and man, you talk about a clingy thing to the glass. My goodness. And granted, it's not a bourbon, but it's still a whiskey.
Whoops.
Jimmy Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, there you go, John. Edward Door.
Okay, got that one.
Peter White. 1910. That was pretty good. I like the 1920 better, but the 1910 is not bad. Oh, there you go, Carl. Art by Sparkle's drinking some of that E.H. Taylor. There you go, lady. That's good stuff right there. That's small batch. Right, William Hall. Ooh, diet. Ah, that's just bad. It's nasty. Lori, Fuzzy Neighbor Wine Cooler? I've never heard of that one. Oh, Jerry's drinking some Wyoming bourbon. Pine Bluff Weeded. Okay, a little young. Okay. Huh. Mike Brock's drinking a bourbon Rita? I've never heard of that. Is that like a margarita made with bourbon instead of tequila? Oh, okay, Lori. That's a fuzzy navel. Okay. Now that I have heard of. Though that's an old school drink right there. Those are pretty tasty. With a wine cooler, though. Okay. I can see that. Oh, okay. Mike Brock. Okay, it's a it's a margarita made with bourbon. I may have to try that. Be down here in Texas, all the Ritas down here are made with tequila typically. Oh, Major Zero. Adam's drinking Old Granddad 114 and Woodford Double Oak mix. You've been listening to shoot. Oh heck, I can't think of the name off the top of my head right now. Shoot. Z-Man. Thank you, John. Yep, Z-Man. That's his little drink he came up with or found with somebody else.
All right, I got 3 more to go.
Man, that's tasty. Oh, okay. Little simple syrup, yeah. Oh, were you, Adam? Dang. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Z-Man likes his Buffalo Trace as well. Me, I like it. I'm more into the neat pours nowadays. Back in the day, my drink was um, Seagram 7. No, that was way back in the day. Sorry. Crown and Coke. I drank that for quite a while. But nowadays, Crown is just neat. It's nasty. And then Crown with Coke is bad as well because I don't like Coke anymore either.
All right, wheel is good. I'm going to go horse guy about a C. I'll be right back, and then we'll spin for the
All right,
sample.
Jen. Go talk to that man about a horse, and he'll be all right. All right, Adam. Might as well. The 53-gallon Infinity barrel. My goodness. I've got a 53-gallon barrel. Actually, I've got 2 of them right now. One of them's a Knob Creek, and then the other one, which is right over there. You can kind of see it. Yeah, right there. That's a Wild Turkey barrel. But I haven't put anything in it because being out here in Texas, that thing has dried out big time. So, and I don't have 53 gallons of whiskey to put in a barrel. My goodness. Yeah, Kathy Bates. That was me and my best friend back in high school. That was our drink. Seagram 7, and we would chase it with knee-high grape. If you ever heard of that drink, we would take a little slash of knee-high grape, take a couple of bubbles out of the fifth of Seagram 7, and then a little chase of knee-high grape. Says you're right. The only bottle of Seagrams that I got right now is an old bottle that I got from Ben. He found this in New York City somewheres. It's a bottle. It's like a 1963 bottle of Seagram's VO, and oh my goodness, it's so smooth. It's a lower proof. It's like 86 or something like that. But man, that thing is just super smooth and tasty.
Hey, did Cindy type put me in? Come on, Cindy type put me
Cindy?
in.
Oh, she may have. Yep, knee-high grape.
If
Yeah,
anyone
I
is
can
in
fill it
here
with
that
water.
has not typed put me in the chat, it's 2 free entries. Just type put me in.
Yep, Cindy said, put me in,
Yep,
please.
there it is.
Big Red and vodka. Oh, my goodness.
Got you down.
That'll get you right there. Oh, yeah, Taylor Boone, the peach. Yeah, but I just for some reason the knee high grape was a little
You
better
know,
back in school. Way back in the day.
I will say this, man. I love peach stuff,
Yeah,
but that knee high peach
yeah,
was
it's a
just
little.
too damn sweet for me.
Yeah,
It is just like super sweet.
7-Up and vodka shooters. Oh my goodness.
This shit. Oh, Taylor Boone, did I have you down already? I did. Yep, I already got you in there. Taylor
Yeah,
Boone.
exactly. Well, of course, Jimmy. Mountain Dew's made to go with whiskey.
Man, I got on a kick one time. What's the ones in the bottle? The not knee high orange, it Sunkissed,
Yep,
and they had
Sunkiss.
the real cane sugar, and they had them in the little slim bottle.
Yep.
Uh, like the little cokes they do every year around Christmas or whatever. And I got on a
Oh,
kick, and I was buying those things, and about 2 weeks after, I mean, I was drinking those things like crazy, and I gained like 8 pounds, and I was like, "Whoa, no!" I stopped.
hey, did you get Taylor Boone on the put me in?
Did I? Yes, I did. I already had
Okay.
Taylor Boone down, but hey, it's good to throw it in there as a second measure. Mm. So if everyone's good with everything, we're about to
All right.
spin for the samples for tonight. So the
Let's do
people
it.
that put down the supers for the samples, they are getting 2 entries to the halfway mark giveaway and 2 entries to the next quarterly drawing, and they're in for 2 entries tonight for the samples. All right, so here we go. Let me share the screen.
Oh, dang, Mike Brock. That sounds
Taste the
tasty.
fuzz. I like. No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go.
All right. Who's it going to be? Come
7,
on.
8, 9, 10, 11 people in this. William Hall. It's going to be William Hall.
Yep. Congratulations, William.
Congratulations. Samples. Let me write this down. Circle that. Okay. Now that was it for that. And we're getting close to the end of the show. I'm about to get to 2-minute warning.
Heck yeah. I like that idea.
I'm going to
Let's see if I can
remove
take a
that from
screenshot of that.
studio.
There we go.
And Diet Mountain Dew. Now, I
Mm.
know I've said this to people before. I know a lot of people like diet stuff. I can't even drink the like Dr. Pepper 10 or anything
Nah.
because that
That
NutraSweet
saccharin
or
note or whatever. Yeah. It's
saccharin,
just,
whatever it is, I am super hypersensitive to that flavor. I
yeah.
just can't. I say it tastes like cancer. I
Yeah.
can't.
It's odd.
It's odd flavor, and I cannot get past it. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I don't normally drink any. I don't drink. Well, I drink beer. That's the carbonated beverage of choice is beer. But I don't. I don't even buy like Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, ginger ale, any of it. If I buy anything, it's probably ginger ale. The only
Well,
time I ever buy a carbonated drink is if I'm making like I do a root beer barbecue sauce,
mm-hmm.
and I use it to cook with. But normally I drink the Lipton green tea with citrus. And that's about it.
The only two that I get nowadays is Verner's, which is a ginger ale from Michigan, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm still a Mountain Dew guy, but I have really slacked off from how many I used to drink back in the day. I mean, now I get like a little 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew, and it'll last me a week.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing I'm going to say before we get to the end of the show is Becca, Peter White, Sugar Kitty, and William Hall send me an email to bourbonbounty2019@gmail.com. Let me go ahead and put that banner up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Where'd my banner go? Oh, there it is. There it is. Quarterly drawing winners.
Oh,
Please
okay.
send an email to bourbonbounty2019@gmail.com. And I have you down here on my list. I'm a Luddite with paper. I do it old school. So there's that. But I do like to receive those emails, and then we'll get current addresses worked out and all of that, and I will get these things sent out. Since Becca won the first one, it is Nose and Kit A. It's what she's going to be getting, along with the bourbons and the glass and everything else. But with that, guys, we got to wrap this up. We are at the 8:30 hour. It's been fun. It's been a blast. Love having y'all here. Love doing this every week. See you next week, though.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all.